Vlog 154. Jaime here, the shut-in cartoonist musician vlogcasting from the Tortilla Press World headquarters located on the overcast and cooling down island in the middle of the San Francisco Bay. Or actually, we just float off the coast of Oakland there. Listening to music, I've been listening to Parsons this morning. Right now I have Brass Buttons going. Yeah, I've been working this morning before I do other stuff. And it's nice out. And the other stuff is I do have to make a post office run. We've already did the grocery store this morning early. I'm going to take my bike because the air is good enough to ride in now. So I haven't ridden my bike in over a week. So it's, whew. So anyway, talking about Parsons got me thinking about how I didn't grow up listening to any type of country music. Not really at all. I wasn't, exposed to it. And when I was, it was, it was just, what did we used to use the term back in the day? Oh, shit kicker music, peckerwood, cracker music. I don't know. That's what we used to call it as kids. And, but when I was like a tween, like a preteen or something, I knew this guy existed, but I discovered some songs by Hank Williams. I remember the song, it was Move It On Over, which I just thought was a cool song, and still do. And then I discovered other songs like Ramblin' Man and Your Cheatin' Heart, and I was like, wow, this guy is really cool. And I think it was my brother Ed, my oldest brother Eddie, got me into Patsy Cline and so forth. And then right around, I guess it was the early 70s, correct me if I'm wrong, they had that whole cosmic cowboy kind of thing going, where all these rock and roller dudes or hippies or whatever you want to call them were doing country-esque and straight up country music, but with like a slight bend to it. And I actually liked it. The Byrds, Parsons and the Flying Burrito Brothers, and of course the Eagles. And now this is the point of this little vlog today. The Eagles. Now I know some of you right now are going, oh, the Eagles are groaning. Now I'm sure everyone watching this has seen probably multiple times the film The Big Lebowski. Now you know the scene I'm going to talk about. Where the dude is unceremoniously exited from the Malibu beach colony, and he's in a taxi cab being driven out, and the cab driver is listening to the Eagles, and the dude is talking about how much he hates the Eagles, and him and the cab driver get into it, and he is unceremoniously kicked out of the cab. Now, I thought that scene was funny. When I saw it at the theater, I just thought, yeah, that's pretty hilarious, but it also had me thinking, boy, I haven't listened to the Eagles in a long time. So what that film did is had me go back and listen to their music, and I love it again. I mean, there were some really fine crafted tunes there. And I was the same way with Led Zeppelin. I couldn't listen to Led Zeppelin for probably a good 20 years. And then I forgot how I did it. Oh, I was going through my vinyl probably 15 years ago. And I was just looking at it. I was going to take some to the radio station to play. And I saw Physical Graffiti. I thought, oh, Jesus Christ, because I have all their albums on vinyl, and as most record collectors do. And so I took it upstairs, put it on the stereo, and listened to 10 Years Gone. And I was like, oh my God, that whole opening, guitar part, and it just took me right back. And I started listening to Led Zeppelin again. I could listen to them again. There's only one album I can think of off the top of my head that I cannot to this day listen to. And I like the band, I just can't listen to this one album, and that's The Wall by Pink Floyd. Oh my God. That album got just, it just drove me nuts. I saw the movie and I heard the album, thought the album was okay. I'm cool with concept albums to a point. But yeah, I was living with some people that were just wake and bake types, and one guy in particular, not a bad guy or anything, he just his whole existence back then was just, getting up at the crack of noon, bong load and putting The Wall on. That was it. I remember leaving for school in the morning. If he was up, he'd be listening to The Wall and getting loaded. And then I'd come back 5-6 hours later. He's still in his room high listening to The Wall. It was just, after a while, I was like, I can't do this album anymore. So what I'm interested in is, are there any bands or artists like that happened to you, where you got burned out on them, and then years later you started listening to them again and went, wow, I miss this, or this is great. It's like rediscovering them. So it's kind of exciting. So let me know below. And don't forget to subscribe and, comment. Whatever you see me, whatever format I'm on, whatever platform, feel free. I'm really interested to hear if there's what artists that you went, oh, these guys suck. And now like, oh, I kind of like them. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, we've already been to the store and stuff this morning, but I'm going to go back out. So I'm going to mask up. If you go out, I hope you do it too. Keep the hands clean, keep your distance from people, and be kind to one another. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.